Hi, this is Karl with another Relax, Focus, Succeed video. Today I want to talk about time, priorities, projects, and the universe. I think that'll be enough for one video. So today I had this realization that not only does the world conspire to help you when you're in the right mood, headed in the right direction, and focused on something, the world always conspires to help you. You're just not always paying attention. Let me back up. So my motto for life and for my business is nothing happens by itself. What does that mean? Well, it means you have to take action. It's great to have wishes. It's great to have dreams. It's great to have plans. But if you don't get up on Monday morning and do something, nothing's going to happen by itself. You're not going to wake up one day and have enough money to retire. You're not going to wake up one day and your kids have been launched successfully into the world. You're not going to wake up one day and the book will be written. You're not going to wake up one day and have everything you want unless you do something about it. I had two interesting conversations today about priorities. One, I have to admit, I was chastising a friend because he was trying to make the argument that he was too busy. He couldn't do something even though it's very important. And don't get me wrong, it's crazy important, super important. I just don't have the time. I believe time is a priority. In other words, your actions will reflect your priorities. How you spend your time will reflect your priorities, whether you want it to or not. And if it's your priority to catch up on sports, that's what you're going to do. If it's your priority to write a book, that's what you're going to do. If it's your priority to clean the garage, that's what you're going to do. Whatever it is, when you look at what you actually did yesterday, the day before, the week before, the month before, that is what your priorities actually are, no matter what you say. It's important to think about, how do I align my priorities with what I really think they should be? Actions speak louder than words. You've heard that. Well, your action priorities speak louder than your intended priorities. If something is actually a priority, you will make time for it. The other priority conversation I had was with my life coach, Jenifer Novak, who wrote Fully Expressed Living, and we were talking about her next big project. And she said, well, I've had to adjust the things I'm going to do because there are things that are more important. And so what we thought was going to be the next big project, it's going to be put off a little bit, not for a long time. We're not shelving it completely, but this other stuff is higher priority. It has to happen first. And so I said, oh, I'm really happy to hear you say that because I'm kind of in a similar boat. I am trying to write a book. I've been trying to write this book for a long time, and I'm slowly getting it done. And I realize I have to make it a higher priority. And there's only one way to do that, and that's adjusting, twisting my actions to reflect what I say my priorities are. I told her I've made a sign to put up in front of my desk so that I literally see it every single day. And the sign simply says, do less. And the reason is, if I do less, if I stop taking on new projects, if I stop tweaking something that's already working, if I stop doing new things, then I will have time to do the book. I must do less. And she sent me the greatest email I have received this year. And it simply said, doing less doesn't get done by itself. I love that. Nothing happens by itself, and doing less doesn't happen by itself either. You are the one who has to take into your own hands the actions before you, the priorities before you, and decide how you want to move forward. Your big projects can sit out there forever and ever and ever. And the problem is, the really big projects are the easiest ones to put off because The rent is going to be due month after month after month, whether the book is written or not. And it's easier to do what can pay the rent today than it is to write the book that'll pay the rent tomorrow. That's true with so many things in our lives. All of the things that come in day after day after day after day have to be prioritized. And you have to say, there are things that will go undone. You know, right now, you probably could, if you had the energy and the time and the focus, write down 1,000 things that need to be done. You might be able to write down 10,000 or 100,000 things that need to get done, which means no matter what you do, no matter how long you live, things will be undone. And that's the reality of the human being. Things will be undone. So you have to be careful. I can only do so many things, and I have to decide what they are. And the things that I choose to actually do will reflect my actual priorities. Now I'm going to finish editing this video that I hadn't planned to do today. And then I'm going to do less, and I'm going to get back to writing a book. I'd love your comments and questions. For Relax, Focus, Succeed, this is Karl Palachuk, wishing you the best of luck in everything you do.